Real Madrid versus Las Palmas, a game last time at the beginning of the season where we saw a 1-all draw. Vini snatching a penalty in the latter stages of the game. Now, for me, that was a very unconvincing performance. This time, we should see a convincing one at the Santiago Bernabeu. Now, before I go into this preview, while I talk to you, I want you to write in the comments below what the scoreline will be against Las Palmas and who do you think could potentially line up against this team as well. I looked at that Celta Vigo game. I'm going to be honest, people. That was not very good on the eye test. It was crazy. I actually got scarred during it as well from my cat, as you saw in the match reaction. It was absolutely madness. But we have to walk all over these. Come on, guys. This is Las Palmas here. They got absolutely thumped against Elche in the Copa del Rey 4-0 and did lose their last match against Getafe at home 2-1. So, for me, this has to be a walkover. I want to see that massive snowball effect. I want us to rack win after win after win from this game on as well. So, I can't see Celta Vigo game again. I can't see a repeat of that performance where we're ahead and we allow the team to come back into the game. This is at home. It's pretty much a 3 o'clock kickoff. We need to actually do this right. And I just want us to go full strength. And of course, Vini is going to be out for this game due to the red card that he took last time. So we're looking at probably Brahim Diaz to line up there on the left-hand side and maybe Rodrigo on the right-hand side. Or, alternatively, we can just see Mbappe lining up with Brahim and Guler. That would be the ideal scenario. I've cried out for that for the last game as well against Celta Vigo. So we really need to see Real Madrid perform much better than against Celta Vigo. Parts of that game in the Copa del Rey, it was very lethargic. I saw it in the first half. Yes, we got the goals and so forth, but the build-up and everything was just lethargic, was slow. Sometimes I was just looking at Real Madrid and saying, okay, here we go, same old Real Madrid, the boring sideways, backwards, all that. But do you know what? There's one crowning moment from that game. And I mentioned it was Valverde's shot, of course. The goal that he took was absolutely sensational. But this is La Liga here, and Mbappe is starting to turn up ever so slightly. He's starting to turn up his game. Everything that he's doing is just a bit more controlled. His first touch ball control is absolutely improving by a country mile from when he first came to the team. So I really like to see Mbappe getting involved with actual ball-playing midfielders like Modric, I said, like Brahim, like Guler. I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. I want to see those 3-4 line up with Bellingham probably in that mix as well, because Bellingham is a very crucial part to this team. I saw when he came on against Celta Vigo, he took the ball, literally driving through the defense without no hesitation. That's what Bellingham does. We need him in this team. I know that he got a knock just a few games ago. He was holding his hamstring or the back of his leg or something anyway, and maybe he's not fighting fit, but we need him. We need him desperately to play and feature in this team in the starting 11, because Valverde needs to do that as well. He needs to feature in the starting 11. The ideal starting 11 for me, I'm going to say it out right now, yeah? It'd be Courtois in goal. It will be Valverde at right back. I'm telling you right now, or Aguado right back, for example, yeah? And then Asensio, Rudiger, and then Fran Garcia. Fran Garcia, by the way, yeah, I think he should start replacing Mendy. I'm not seeing enough from Mendy, by the way, to warrant him starting in this 11, honestly. He's just, I don't know what's it about Mendy. I don't know what it is about him. He's actually decent defensively. I'm not going to lie. He's probably better than Fran Garcia defensively. But Fran Garcia has a mix of the both. When he goes in the attack, Fran Garcia is just lightning quick. He can scare teams when he's overlapping. So I really want to see Fran Garcia start this game. And then in the midfield, if, for example, Aguado starts right back, then we'll put Valverde, we'll put Modric, and we put Bellingham. And then, like I said before, we put Brahim, we put Guler, and we put Mbappe. That team would cook on so many different levels. But I'm not the manager, guys. Ancelotti is. So I can't say anything. I don't have no part in it. Yeah? All we need to do as fans is just cry out for bloody Guler to start. Please start this guy. I just want to see him start in a Real Madrid shirt for 3 games consistently. Who cares if he messes up whatever or if he's not accustomed to it? Just let him start for bloody once. Yeah, don't bring him on as an impact sub. Yeah, he's good as an impact sub, but I want to see him start. I want to see him against like Las Palmas. This is a La Liga game at home. Let him cook. That is it. So I'm just in a no-brainer here. It's just like I like Rodrigo, I do, but sometimes he's just so inconsistent, Rodrigo. And I've said this before, and people were actually slating me for it. His inconsistencies sometimes let the team down because you can have Mbappe cooking and then Rodrigo and Vini not cooking. You can have Vini cooking and then one of the other two not cooking. Then it's just turning into just a mix effect. Like there's nothing there up front. When we need all 3 to be in sync. That's what I'm basically saying. So if we have people who have actual really good first touch control, a person who can trap the ball in his feet, move with it, stick to it like glue, and then release a pass for Mbappe, that is the difference maker. I'm telling you right now, Mbappe will latch onto any through ball, any pass that's given to him from those guys on the wing. Yeah, and they like to just drop a little bit deeper into the pockets in between, just link up with Bellingham as well, link up with Modric, link up with Valverde. That team will actually sensationally do well. We have to understand that. Come on, man. Like, if you don't believe that Guler should start, then I don't know where you are living, under a rock sometime, yeah? So, those guys, yeah, brilliant, should start. Now, Las Palmas, yeah, they're not the best. They're not the best. Yeah, they did turn up last time, but it was at the beginning of the season. So I don't really put any hope at all for them to get a goal against us. I'm just looking really at our team and how we control the ball at Real Madrid, how we actually transition the ball from the defense to attack. Because against Celta Vigo, it was slow. It was slow. But now, with Mbappe actually a bit more lively, I want to see us do a bit more in transition, like move the ball, maximum 3-4 passes. Don't start doing just like, sideways, backwards. I remember what happened in Celta Vigo. You see it. You saw it. When we went, when they scored their first goal, literally, we just started playing absolute stupidness in the back, trying to play around the back four. Like, what is that? What is that? Vasquez has no place in this team for me anymore. No place in this team for me anymore. I've made my thoughts known, and the Super Cup final. Vasquez has no place in this team. I would rather see Aguado start, give him a chance, because he played good against Minera, and he looks like a really good right back from just the basics that I just saw. So we really need to integrate new players into this team. I can't stand seeing Vasquez. Modric, captain, my man, really just pulling the strings in midfield. So if he does his job, Modric, yeah, you realize that Real Madrid, we start playing so much more fluid in attack, because Modric is the guy that just literally controls the tempo in that midfield. And Bellingham is going to do the box-to-box thing. As always, we know Bellingham does his defensive duties and he does his attacking duties. That is him all over. He needs to overlap Mbappe. He needs to be kind of like that shadow striker sometimes and just create opportunities for himself to score, because Brahim and Arda Güler, they would definitely do that. They would definitely do that. And if you have Bellingham also running in behind the defensive line with Mbappe, then we create endless opportunities. And I don't think Las Palmas will have any answers for that at all. There is a situation in this match where I'm going to keep my eye on certain players. Yeah, I'm going to keep my eye on Mbappe to see if his motivation now is actually coming, tenfold, where he's actually really integrating into this team properly. I'm keeping my eye on Ancelotti for the squad, the lineup, before the game starts, because he needs to really just start trusting in players more. Trust in the guys, yeah? Trust in Guler. Trust in Brahim Diaz. Let them actually play their game. When they play their game, They are untouchable at times. I'm telling you, they are untouchable. We saw Arda Güler in the Euros, how he absolutely rinsed every team that he faced, really, in front of him for Turkey. And he was featured as one of the best players in that team. And for me, Arda Güler is one of the most talented players in this team as well, the way that he plays. So, and Brahim Diaz, just absolutely sensational sometimes. The way that him and Modric were cooking in that Celta Vigo match, yeah? But just between them two, really, really good. And I'm going to see that again. So, Las Palmas at home. It's a 3 o'clock kickoff UK, and I think 4 o'clock kickoff in Spain. So, we just really need to just bloody win this game convincingly. I don't want to see anything less than a 3-0 against Las Palmas. I'm going to be honest. If we concede an early goal, then it's going to get sticky. Very sticky, like it did last time against Las Palmas, where they just shut up shop. That's it. Finish the game off and try and just hamper us. Put so many men behind the ball that we're not able to do anything. We cannot allow Las Palmas to get a goal. That is the crucial thing. Because last time we struggled, it was at the beginning of the season. Maybe we're a bit better this time, but we're still going to struggle. You realize that Real Madrid, when they do concede the first goal, they have a tendency to struggle to get back into the game. That's always been this season. I've seen it many, many times. So we cannot allow Las Palmas to get the first goal. That is crucial. And for me, if Mbappe turns up again, this guy is the guy to lead us. I've been criticizing him all season. I've criticized him at the beginning of the season. Maybe I didn't give enough time to him. But he's starting to really integrate. Every training session, I think, is improving him behind the scenes. So he's really integrating into this team right now and giving himself the actual, okay, I'm going to stick in this centre forward position and I'm going to make it work. Because he's got mentality. Mbappe's definitely got mentality. You can see he works hard. He very tries hard, very hard to try and make things work during the match, especially with Vini. And I know sometimes they end up on the same side because that's Mbappe's natural position, you can tell. But with him, yeah, he needs to just absolutely cook. So Brahim, Guler, Mbappe, Bellingham, Modric, Valverde. Right back Aguado, Asensio, Rudiger, Fran Garcia, and Thibaut Courtois. I think that would be the best lineup for us to go into this game. Ancelotti, if you're listening, do that. Because yeah, the fans are crying out for Guler to start. We know the fans are crying out, and I'm sure a lot of you in the comments are as well. So make sure before you go and leave this video, make sure you do write your scoreline. I'm going for 3-0. I've said it in my match preview today. I'm going for 3-0 against Las Palmas. What are you going for? Make sure you let me know. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. I've literally probably just hit 4K when recording this video. So congratulations to end the stream, Dave. I'm going to end the stream. Take care, guys, and thank you very much for being very supportive of the channel. I do read pretty much the majority of your comments. They are getting more and more now than at the beginning of the channel, and this channel is growing. Don't forget, guys, Madrid 2025, that is my goal. I'm going to move to Madrid this year, and that is my goal. When I reach 20k subscribers, that is it. Vroom, flying to Madrid. And I'm going to get an apartment right next to the Santiago Bernabeu so I can relive some of the moments I had as a child when I used to go to the stadium. Honestly, I can't wait to go to Madrid. It is going to be crazy. Guys, much appreciated. Thank you very much for joining, and we'll see you next time for another video. Take care. It's time to end the stream.